Namaste. Thank you for clicking on this video. It's meant for you, for the collective. Seeing the true you. I am seeing the true you, and that version of you is learning and growing. Wisdom. Developing wisdom over time. And I see that the true you is ready to let go. Ready to go with the flow of life. There's a tendency of the collective consciousness to naturally paddle against the current. And just so you know, calculating all your moves like a computer to draw up a plan of action will just row you against the current. And that creates more friction. It is one of the main causes to problems. So this is a call for you to just observe more and let go. And that's where you will develop more wisdom. Tarot, please provide me with more guidance so that I can see the true version of the collective. It's time for you to shift the center of gravity from control to observation. The stepping stone of lily pads here. There's no need to force the direction that the lily pads are flowing. What is it about this natural flow to let everything in your world go? Ace of Wands. Letting go will shift your attention inward to become the observer of your events, and that will spark more energy in your endeavors to growing wisdom. Especially the situations that you try to manage or intervene on. The only things that are worth controlling are your levels of inner and outer importance. Ace of Wands. I just saw the Five of Wands. Letting go of the soul contracts that have tethered you to row against the current. Thank you. That will be the final tarot I accept in this reading. The Emperor. Ace of Wands. Seeing the true you. The true you, as an observer, is very powerful, very creative, and very intimidating. Because you will start to see that sitting on the throne as the observer is where the wise the wise ones are. The other thrones in line with you have the same perspective on yourself as a collective consciousness. I hope that makes sense. I see a lot of release and control so that you can start forming your position as the authority figure, as the master, seeing the world through the lens of the master, who is just the observer of your life, who listens to your intentions and wants the best for you, and wants you to see the creative growth that you see. Yes, I see that your creative growth has just made a spurt. It's sprouting and flowing because you're letting go. You've let go completely. And it's not something that you do on one day. It's something you have to dedicate yourself to every single moment, especially in times whenever you face situations that make the mind want to start optimizing to find the solution. There's no need to do that. Go with the flow. Life has your back. Your world cares for you, and it sees the true you. It sees the true you. Rumi, I call upon you, brother of my soul who loves me unconditionally. Please take over this reading for the highest good now. Thank you. Seeing the true you. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep actively approaching all situations in your life as the observer. Thank you. Wonderful. We have 2 cards. Layla, enter the garden of delights. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is? How simply everything is found? Are you aware that the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. You are being invited by your spiritual brother Rumi to enter into life, to commit to coming alive, even if at times this feels deeply challenging. Whenever you shift your gravity from control to observation, you can notice that there is no prison, there is no tomb. There is no need to insist, to argue, to criticize. There is only love. Although you have been through much death. Oh, beloved, dear one, you have been through much death in your life, and you have known this as the dark angel. And that's what gives you the opportunity to celebrate and see life in its fullness. A new day is dawning for you. A new perception is being created to help you see the true you as you enter the garden. Layla. Put aside your clever schemes. O lover, be mindless. Become mad. Dive into the heart of the flame. Become fearless. Be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover. Live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love. Be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved. When going to the gathering of drunks, be a drunk. Become drunk. Your thought takes a course, dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought. Let your heart lead. Be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb. Be a comb. Becoming the observer. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart as you do, that Lailat al-Qadir, the night of destiny. This is ancient wisdom here, coming from the Garden of Delights, helping you see the true you. In darkness there is the path, da tariki tarikat. Da tariki tarikat. Oh, you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. Whenever you let go of control, that's whenever you can annihilate all of your calculations. And that will help you feel stable in the garden, where you don't look at the mirror, you don't see the reflection anymore, you don't see the cameras, you don't see all of the distractions, you don't see I anymore, you see the great beloved. You start to see the true you, the true creative and passionate self that doesn't ask many questions of life, Thank you, Rumi, for this guidance. Ancient wisdom coming from Layla. Oh, Layla. Layla. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. That is because the Great Beloved wants you to relax into your true reflection. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is or how to make conversation? You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. That's what I see. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable with the Emperor. He's not into socializing. He will socialize, of course. But it's not to be sensible. It's not sensible. Because he's let go. He watches the world move around him. You likely are now watching the world move around you. Ace of Wands. Sparking wisdom. Reflecting on your deepest, saddest, oh yes, deep sadness and annihilation. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the Great Beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. And there's a lot of not knowing. And it's in that unknown space of darkness where the Knight of Destiny, Layla, can spark that light for you to follow. She can spark that light under the black cloak of night, transfiguring you into the observer, so you can start to see the true you. Oh, beloved, thank you. Thank you, beloved Rumi. Thank you, beloved Rumi. I'm starting to see deeper into this garden. And there is a couch waiting for you. You'd be surprised. 29, 28, 34, 444. Yes, I see angel number 444. The angels are speaking to you and are encouraging you to call upon them. Yes, thank you, angels. I shall call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. And what message do you have? I feel good with the shuffle. I see this card. Protection for the vulnerable heart. Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael at the bottom. Breakthrough into light. 1-1. Taking the initiative to protect your heart by releasing the control. By releasing the control and noticing what you attribute importance to, the inner and outer importance you attribute to. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Mm-hmm. And it's those vulnerable moments, those vulnerable heart moments of surrender that make you wise. Knowing that you don't need to experience a different situation because you've already experienced it once and you don't need to again. That, or you have gained wisdom by family. Families can inspire wisdom. This protection allows our hearts to remain sensitively tuned into what is happening, so we know which steps to take. This oracle brings a message that when we feel the most sensitive or uncertain, we are very open to spiritual blessings. There are blessings that want to find their way into your world, and your heart is providing protection and sanctuary in more ways than you know. Connect to your heart, to your vulnerable heart, and reflect on the darkness of night and the garden of delights. Even the garden of delights enters night's time, and that's when Layla can spark light into your reflection, reflecting onto the vast, endless trees, the very wise trees at night. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. I would like to offer this healing to the collective or to wherever it can do the most good. Beloved Archangel Michael, you are the defender of all who are vulnerable and all who need to remember their strength. I ask you to lend your protection to those in need, especially the youth in need of guidance, safety, reassurance, and encouragement to embrace their life path and honor their uniqueness. Please watch over all children and vulnerable people who have been abandoned, neglected, misled, or harmed, and have lost touch with their inner value, light, and beauty. Please help them feel that they matter, that they are loved, and that they belong. Help them know that life is a precious treasure that shall reveal much grace to them as they trust in themselves and their journey. So be it. Now imagine the beautiful garden of delights providing shelter, fruit, flowers, shade, and protection. There is a magical tree with angelic wings that extend from its trunk and from every branch and every leaf. When a child or other vulnerable being is in need, a leaf takes flight and lands gently before them, bringing blessing. Even if they don't see it or understand its significance, that being is being blessed and held in grace. I see the true you as a very protective consciousness who wants the best for every being. And as you let go and surrender, that's whenever you can provide the most divine love. Because you're not searching, you are letting everything else go and remaining in your heart. From my grateful heart, I thank you, Archangel Michael. This sacred work is now complete. May the energies generated here today bring spiritual benefit to all beings. May any excess energy be sent to where it can do the most good. So be it. Thank you, Archangel Michael, and thank you, beloved Rumi. Seeing the true you. I think that's it. That's all I'm sensing with this natural flow. It's a bit shorter than my other ones, but thank you so much for clicking once again, and if you have subscribed, Namaste. I appreciate it. Appreciate your light, and may all beings live happy and free. Namaste.